Hello and welcome to Instant Anime.
Just add music.
I'm Sarah.
I'm Jimmy.
And you are joining us for a new episode of the podcast.
That's this one.
Thanks for choosing Instant Anime for all your podcast needs. On this anime, we listen to a song and then we take 5 minutes to write down what anime that song would be the perfect intro for. Then, after writing down in our handy-dandy notebooks, we present them to each other and attempt to marry them into a mega anime. So, if you have suggestions, please text us. Please do the Twitter thing. The song today is Wind by FT Island. Or Wind.
So go listen to it now, listen to it before the episode, listen to it after the episode. It's what we based everything off of this.
For this?
Yeah,
yep.
So.
And it's in the description, so give it a go. Might make things a little bit
smoother.
Mm-hmm. And I have elected to go first because I just really want to bum you out.
Cool.
You ready? Ready to be bummed out?
I mean, always.
Oh, good. I'm gonna say, I think Spooktober changed me.
Oh no.
I think it might have.
The podcast is forever spooked.
Forever spooked, indeed.
Oh.
So
maybe after the year's over, you'll get back into.
Maybe it's just the
Springtime
winter,
anime.
winter depression or something.
Yeah, it turns dark at 4:30 in the afternoon. So
seasonal depressive anime syndrome. Anyhow.
That's what the season's for. Apparently.
Let's dive right in. So I started out with a visual, which I will describe to you.
Okay.
And then I also ended with a visual as the beginning and ending of the intro, which doesn't always happen.
It rhymes.
What did I did?
No. You started with a visual and ended with a visual. Thematically.
Yes. I see what you're getting
All
at.
right.
Okay.
Give it to me. Shoot
So
it.
we're starting with a young boy in a snowy field. It's currently snowing. It's dark, nighttime. And he's looking up at them and he's trying to catch the snowflakes on his tongue.
Okay, cool.
You know, and it's just his face in the sky.
Germs.
Germs?
When you catch the snowflake and you get all
the sky germs?
sky germs.
Damn those sky germs.
Rainwater can be dirty.
No, I'm not saying it can't.
I'm just saying. He's going to get sick.
Well,
I've read your anime plot.
You know what? Let me just finish here.
All right.
You'll see. So he's spinning around in the field, and then he sees a large fire in the night.
No.
The light lighting up the night sky.
Okay.
And it's a car that's on fire. And he sees around the car his mom and dad are crying.
Oh. His
face falls. The boy has died in the car accident, and
Wait,
he is now
what?
a ghost.
What? You threw me for a loop.
Yeah, so he's not sick, he's just dead.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Well, too many dirty snowflakes.
That's definitely why the car crashed and he died.
He got pneumonia.
In a car crash. Checks out.
Okay.
So he's upset that his parents are upset, but it's supposed to be more of a kid's show. So it's never a direct thing. They never directly address that the parents are grieving this. Adults are obviously able to read into it and catch on, but it's not extremely obvious for a kid to just be watching. It's oh, he's sad, but then we move on immediately to his afterlife.
Okay.
So that's kind of the feeling is for an adult watching or anyone who can read into it and has the emotional intelligence, they're oh my god, this is devastating. But this little boy is just I'm gonna live my life. So the boy is able to observe his parents and their grief, but he's not sad from it, really.
Right.
Because he realizes that his dog, which is a Shiba, can not only see him, but can now talk to him, in English. So they can converse.
Ooh.
And no one else can see the boy, but the dog can. So
Smart
again,
boy.
it's like the parents go home, whatever, the boy finds his way home. I have a feeling that time kind of just isn't as important, so maybe by the time he gets back, it's like after the funeral.
Right.
And his dog is there, and he's just like, oh, hi, boy. Pat, 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 and the dog's like, dude, nice to see you, or whatever. I didn't come up with lines. That's
Hey,
not
my
job.
dog. I am
But-
your good boy.
Exactly. So they are friends, and they can now converse.
All right.
With words. So the boy and the dog work together to have fun adventures and make his parents' and friends' lives better.
Oh,
Yeah.
by a dog.
The boy is not sad. Neither is the dog. Just gotta...
It's not spooky.
No, it's not. It's just, like, it's sad but sweet. And then the intro ends with the boy and the dog cuddling while sleeping, like in his old house. I was picturing with a window,
I gotcha,
letting
yeah.
moonlight come in. And you can see I wrote in caps, again, this is not sad. Not for like young viewers, and the boy is not that sad. He's just, he wants to make everybody's
No.
lives better and enjoy it because he's young. I was picturing
Yeah.
he was like maybe 9.
Right. It's
It's
just the
like a-
song is kind of sad.
Yeah.
sounding,
And so it starts with the snow and then whatever the intro,
theme.
and it ends with them sleeping in the moonlight.
All right.
And so that is what I came up with.
All right. Is it like sad at that beginning part, but then it's kind of just like a moralistic?
It's kind of glossed over.
Okay.
Like anyone who is, like as a kid,
Right.
I wouldn't have understood that as much.
Right. So who, like, yes, he's the main character, but who is he impacting? Like just his parents or like,
And his friends.
okay. So
Yeah.
like,
He and his dog just go on adventures and maybe they
I
find...
feel like that would be constantly depressing though.
But maybe they find like other spirits and help them.
Okay. Maybe. Other spirits who have spirit-linked dogs.
Well, maybe not necessarily that, but, you know, help them move on, the whole unfinished business thing.
I feel like I remember this idea. Like you tried to enact it before. I
Really?
don't know. Maybe not.
Ah, shit, I'm repeating myself. Well, we had a fun couple months.
Yeah, eventually we'd start rehashing stuff. No. There was something about ghosts helping other ghosts. I don't remember. It might not even been a previous episode. Either way, great idea.
Thanks.
It's sad, but also
it's not.
not sad.
It's not, the show is not sad,
Right.
but for any adult...
I'm imagining
It's
kind of
like
like a
watching.
Clifford vibe. Clifford the Big Red Dog. Like they just help people,
hmm
but he's dead.
hmm
Ghost boy.
But he does what he can to make other people's lives better.
Right. Casper the Friendly Ghost.
Yeah, it is a little Casper-esque.
Yeah, well. All
I
right.
acknowledged that. It wasn't like I got to the end and went, oh, I wrote Dr. Dolittle. Because again, that has happened.
You didn't get to the end, though. You, like...
I was just like, okay, so he can talk to animals and he's, oh god, he's Dr. Dolittle.
Well, I mean, like, Princess Mononoke talks to wolves, and she's not Dr. Dolittle.
Yeah, but all of my things.
A little bit.
Anyhow.
Okay, my idea is drastically different, but is still like a slice of life, so we might be able to splice it
Splice
together.
the slice.
Splice the slice together.
That kind of sounds grody and I don't really know why.
Something about splicing
Yeah, it's a weird
and
word.
slicing. It's very visceral.
It's very biology class.
Yes, okay. Mine is an inspirational sport anime with a comeback story of a once loved/gifted athlete who was in some sort of accident and had to stop playing his sport. I think I eventually said the sport was basketball, ? I really was on the fence about all of my choices.
Lots of question marks over there?
Yes. He becomes the coach of the sport at the local high school and is still beloved by the young athletes he coaches despite being only a few years older, like 3 to 4. Cue some sort of love triangle between him, a student, and some older woman that's his age,
Ooh.
who is interested in him just because, you know, like, maybe either she is interested in him genuinely, or she's like a reporter and she's trying to...
The older woman.
Yeah. Or she's a reporter, she's trying to get his story and like fakes trying to have a relationship with him. Something like that. It's definitely a slice of life anime with intense emotional standoffs between very tense situations and like cut with sport footage, and that's when I was like, basketball? He is maybe in a wheelchair or crutches or some sort of like thing that prevents him from obviously doing the sport. I think I'm going with like crutches or some sort of cane.
Okay.
He is still very handsome and well liked by everyone, but there is lots of pent-up anger from losing his future to this accident. There's possibly a revenge subplot against whoever, caused the accident, like a drunk driver or like a...
So was it a car accident?
See, I don't know. I said like it's either a drunk driver or boardwalk stabbing or something like that. Like,
Okay.
just like a random event that was unavoidable and quick and fast, and he's still completely the same person. You just can't play basketball sport
Right.
anymore.
Was he perhaps got into a bar fight and was pushed through a window and then some glass severed his spine in places?
No. I forgot that was basketball too.
You wrote One Tree Hill.
I did write One Tree Hill, didn't I?
A little bit.
Does he become the coach?
Yeah, he does.
They do.
But then he regains his strength because he trains, and then he becomes an actual player again.
Yeah, no, this is not. This is a forever.
Yours is realistic, let's be honest.
And there's a love triangle.
Well, there was a lot of that because it's a teen show.
Between the students and the teachers, though?
No.
See, I did that. Because he's not older. But they weren't older. That show. I guess it's subliminally... It is very One Tree Hill now that I think about it. But
I'm sorry.
I made One Tree Hill the
I
anime.
made Casper.
But guess what? It's way better than fucking One Tree Hill because that show's shit.
Those last seasons
It's
were
fucking
hard to
garbage.
get through.
Hated
You hated me watching
side-eyeing
it.
that fucking show. It was awful.
It started out okay.
Nothing good. There was that whole season where everyone was angry for no reason, and then it finally is like, oh, the time finally connected itself to make sense. Stupid stuff, bad plot, storytelling, bullshit.
Yeah.
This isn't that at all. This
No.
is straightforward slice life anime.
Yeah, I'm sorry I even brought it up.
It's very inspirational though. And there's like sequence where he's like falling into like a dark pit. And then there's like basketballs or sport balls.
Sport balls attack.
Yeah. But this song was sad.
It was sad.
So I had a guy get in an accident.
I killed a child.
You did kill a child. That's pretty messed
A
up.
really young child.
Flaming car?
Yeah. Well, I mean, how many K-pop music videos have we
Oh my
watched
God.
where there's a car
accident of
accident
some
that's
sort?
like on fire and
It's almost every single one.
it's a lot.
Flame of Love has it. That one we haven't
Moment of
actually done an
silence
episode
for Flame of Love. Best song.
The one we haven't done an episode for, but it's like all the car. Like it's just the whole episode is the car.
Whole
accident.
episode.
The whole song is the
And it just
car.
keeps like flipping
Yeah.
and rolling. And
There's that
yes.
one.
There's a lot.
There's a lot.
So, plus, I mean, vehicular
noted two,
deaths
but-
are like, they're a lot.
It's true. It's a big killer of
people-
children.
Pass that way.
Yes.
But yeah, the parents were fine.
Drive safe, everyone.
In mine, by the way. Yes, please.
Always.
Always, always.
Never be on your cell phone or distracted.
No, don't be distracted.
devices.
Don't lessen your...
Just listen to a podcast. Just put your phone down.
Put your phone down, don't drink, don't do drugs.
Just put a podcast
don't
on.
drive.
That's how you solve all the world's problems.
Just
Listen to an episode of Instant Anime.
But keep your eyes open. Don't listen that intently that you close your eyes.
Right. To visualize. You gotta be safe.
We appreciate the
Commitment to our form.
but if you need to do that, don't do it and drive.
No. You'll end up the main character. of an
No!
anime.
No, that'd be ironic. Is that our next one? So it's about this person listening to anime, and then they die, and then they're in an anime.
Is it too meta if we kill a podcast listener?
Well, we only have like 2, so we probably shouldn't.
So it's probably Daniel.
Daniel, no! Be super safe, okay?
God, I hope nothing happens to him before he catches up to
Oh
this
my
episode.
God! Knock on wood!
Okay, how do we combine our ideas?
I'm so wound up about Daniel now. I'm so concerned. We need to text him. Watch out for anvils falling.
Are you okay? But don't text him. Maybe just give him a call.
Oh, yeah. I was like, wait, why? Oh.
You got it. Okay.
So anyway.
Young boy is a talented basketball player. And
At the age of 7 years old.
He dies and possesses a...
He possesses a basketball. Although, if it was like a baseball or like a tennis ball, then the dog could carry it.
Aww. Aww.
This is a bad idea, but it's cute.
I think there's a dog who carries some form of sport ball.
Well, yeah.
So
Although...
Not a golf ball, that's what she's
A
supposed
Shiba with a Frisbee.
Oh,
And a little tiny, like,
Are we doing an Ultimate
neckerchief.
Frisbee anime right now?
I don't want to commit to that.
Frisbee golf anime?
I don't
Hey,
wanna
I mean, of
commit
all
to
the
that.
sports that have been made into anime so far, like swimming or ice skating or ping pong or tennis, Ultimate Frisbee,
Is it an untapped market?
I think it's an untapped vein that we gotta mine till sundown.
Oh, dear. Okay.
All right,
So-
we found the sport.
Really?
It is a Frisbee game.
Well, I guess that was your half. I guess you get the... So,
It's a very contact sport. You gotta have the legs to do it. You can't be using a cane and playing ultimate frisbee.
okay.
That's why he's a really good coach. He can still throw it.
Okay. In
God, you're
golf,
so not on board.
in golf, you don't have to run for it.
Right, it's not golf.
Oh, well, you said frisbee golf earlier.
I know. I said frisbee, and I said no, ultimate frisbee.
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed the no.
I kind of did it, and then I didn't. It's like when you say a thing, and then I don't.
How dare you throw that back at me?
Exactly.
How dare.
All right. I got
Okay.
my sport.
How are we gonna... Sorry.
Jesus.
I kind of dropped my notebook there. So, basically...
I mean, we both had like a car accident-ish.
Yeah, we did. I'm wondering if we can combine this a little,
Yeah.
and in the car accident, the little boy dies, and your dude character, young man character, also is like,
Maimed.
yeah, for lack of a better term. And so he not only is dealing with his physical, like,
Oh, but
issues,
emotional loss
but emotionally
of his brother,
he killed a boy.
cousin,
They don't have to be related.
not related.
I mean,
He
they-
caused the accident?
Maybe.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe it was a multiple thing and he just
Oh
feels
no,
like he
if he
could have
was like
done more.
if he was like a jockish character before,
If he had a big change.
he could have been like a drinking and a driving
Okay.
after some big win or something. He's like, I'm gonna go to
Disney World.
Frisbee Sport College.
Are you really set on the frisbee
No,
still?
I'm not. I just think if we're gonna do an untapped anime sport,
Well, that's fine. We also... Is there a cycling one?
ooh, a bicycling?
Yes.
I don't know. Maybe. I
Maybe
mean,
he's
probably
on,
at this
he's on the
rate.
cycling team.
Yeah. Because
I
team
mean,
makes sense. Because
rowing?
there's like a
I
lot
don't
of
know.
people who are influenced by him.
We could go Neo Yoko and he could play lacrosse. We have options.
It's true.
But do you maybe like that idea? Is that he accidentally
Definitely.
hurt someone,
Yeah.
but also, so he's dealing with the physical and the emotional
hmm
consequences of that.
And now,
And maybe...
He goes to make amends. He, like, helps the boy's family.
Mm-hmm.
And the boy is a, ghost form and has the dog. And so he's able to, like, walk the dog, and that's where most of the adventures happen. He's, like, the dog walker to do, like, PT, like, physical therapy with, like...
Yeah, I definitely think that the young man, who I can only picture as Chad Michael Murray, I'm so sorry.
But in anime form. Like, he's already got the hair.
He does!
In
He's
real
got
life.
anime hair.
So basically, we should get Chad Michael Murray.
I know he's busy doing, like, book tours and stuff,
Fuck
but...
that. He's going to be in this inspirational anime version of One Tree Hill, kind of.
You thought you were done being Lucas Scott? Yeah, Lucas
Now
Scott.
you are Lucas Scotto.
We all workshop.
Yes.
Lucas
Better
cool.
than Chaka Khan.
Oh, we gotta name the dog, too.
You like Luca for the name, though? That's pretty good.
I kind of like Luca, yeah.
Cool.
It's hip. It's what I imagine high school kids are named these
Is
days.
it with a K or a C?
With a K.
Okay.
Wait. Yeah? Help me.
K makes it look, in my mind, more like of Japanese origin.
Oh, okay.
Subtly. I don't know if that's actually at all a Japanese
Otherwise
name.
it'd be
or
like
not, but-
Lusa or something.
Yeah, well.
It's Luca with a K. Alright, so Luca goes to maybe the parents, and the dog just like comes up and puts his chin on his leg.
Oh, like
And
a Shiba
just-
Inu.
Uh-huh. And so maybe...
Oh, I just imagine the end of this anime as the dog dying.
Dude! No! Why?
I mean...
Don't do that.
I just like really, you just put him on the little thing and you did it, and then that's like the picture of him in like his doggy casket.
Stop! No! I'm not okay with
It's an
this.
open casket.
No! Plus, usually they cremate pets. Let's be, and then you can have the ashes made into like jewelry.
The building right behind where I work is the pet crematorium.
God. Ugh.
I'm always like
No.
afraid.
Dog lives.
Okay.
For now.
Forever? Okay, forever.
For now, the dog lives.
If it's seasonal, the dog's gonna die. Or, like, episodical. If it's a movie, the dog lives forever. We never kill a dog. Season 8 rolls around, that dog's like 16 years old.
You stop right now. I'm glaring.
You really are.
I'm really glaring.
Knives.
You leave that dog alone.
It's too cute for words.
Well, let's figure out the rest before we start killing other
Okay,
things.
oh fine. We already got a dead boy on our hands.
Yes, so I'm wondering, do we want to have the boy ghost at all?
I thought, yeah.
Or does
Or-
the Luca just realize, like, he basically adopts the dog? Like, maybe the parents can't handle, they
The
lost
grief.
their son, and this is, like, their son's dog, and the dog just, like, keeps maybe running away?
Yeah, maybe
like,
it's a
getting
dog
out and
thing.
running
It's
to the
very,
boy.
Shiloh.
Sorry, not the boy, to Luca. Like, the dog keeps finding him.
Yeah.
And so maybe Luca then decides to make other people's lives better because he was sort of a jerk before.
Yeah,
and so he's
exactly.
got the same...
He was still well liked, but
Yeah.
like he was also a dick.
Yeah,
But it
and-
made him good at the sport because he was very competitive.
He didn't care about other people.
Exactly.
He thought he
not
was
at
going to
all.
live forever.
And now he's very compassionate because of this whole 180, no longer able to do the sport, so all of his energy instead.
And so
goes
he's
towards
got
helping
the same,
people.
as in my anime, the same idea as the boy wants to make people's lives better.
Definitely.
But now Luca wants to do it.
And then there's no ghosts.
Yeah.
Then we took the ghosts, then we took
Now
the spook out of
it's
it.
not apparitions, it's just ghosts of his memories that haunt him.
Exactly. He has flashbacks to that night all the time.
Yeah, he's got some issues.
Yeah.
He's got
Still love triangle. Still a possible like
Sure.
reporter lady, or maybe like an undercover cop trying to like, not undercover, I don't know.
Well,
Or like a psychiatrist is trying to like analyze him or something?
The fact that it's a student makes me concerned that the reporter and or undercover cop is trying to like catch him in the act of like dating a minor.
Oh.
And I don't like that.
No, it's not. It wouldn't be a minor. Oh, well, maybe.
It would be.
That's true. But no, it's like unrequited. Like he doesn't actually like the student. The student is just head over heels for him.
I'm gonna ignore what you've said and I'm going to suggest something else.
Okay.
Perhaps the young boy who passed has an
Okay.
older sister
Okay.
or an older brother that Luca befriends. And that's a way that he gives back to that family. Is he...
But also the dog?
Yeah, of course. The dog is like basically his now.
Yes.
But maybe he also befriends
This older,
older, high school aged.
but they love him or begin to like him a lot?
Yeah, it
or-
could be a relationship that goes. But they are torn because it's like, you killed my brother.
Oh, I like that angle to it.
So it's kind of a love triangle, but it's not with another person. I mean, it is. It's the loss of the little brother.
Right.
But
That third
that's
point
the third
is
point.
not, yeah.
So
Ethereal.
that's
Or it
just
is
an,
ethereal.
that's just an idea.
Oh, I like that.
That makes
That's
it-
a really like good depth character right
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
It's fucking real.
And I think that's...
I think our writers could do
Reasonable.
wonders with that.
I mean, it's going to be heavy, but it won't be extremely heavy.
No, because it's super lighthearted. They are constantly helping around the school, around town, just like everything they do is for the
And
betterment.
there is definitely like a Humane Society episode where he and the dog and the sister and or brother like go
Hook
and
a bunch of people
volunteer.
up with animals.
Can you imagine the Shiba like in a little hat, like helping people with like a clipboard or something
Yeah, it
adorable?
has like a sign-up sheet in
Yes.
its mouth.
Yes. So
Yeah.
there's definitely
Definitely.
they do that
I am
kind of
imagining it with
volunteering.
some sort of like, for some reason the hat, the crocodile hunter hat, I don't know why it has
Crocodile hunter
the
hat.
Australian, I don't know, it's like kind of cow, or maybe I'm imagining the Crocodile Dundee hat, which is kind of cow. Mix it all together, never mind.
You
He's
want
got a
the-
cute little hat on.
Yes.
Just 'cause
Yes.
that's what sheepas do.
Yeah.
I think
So-
in Mario Odyssey there's a dog that has a hat and steals your hat.
I think you're right.
Not that I've played it, but
No, but I think I've seen it. I
and it
also
steals your
haven't
hat
played
if
it.
you throw it in front of it. You like grab it.
Like a frisbee.
It all comes back.
Okay, so the sport can be whatever you'd like.
Frisbee just doesn't match the whole like
It doesn't.
tone.
It doesn't.
It's not good. Bicycling, I guess, is very.
It's different, but
It's different. It's not very like team oriented though.
no. And if we want him to be
Maybe
sort
it's like
of
just track and field.
a
Maybe.
jock sort of thing, cycling may not be the best.
Let's not do basketball though. That's too One Tree Hill.
Yeah. And there's always football. Can always fall back on
Football is
football.
too rooty.
Soccer is very, or rugby. That's very team-oriented,
true.
high contact.
Let's do rugby.
Okay.
There's not enough anime with rugby in it. And Neo Yoki's still just a Western cartoon.
Yeah.
It was boarded by a very well-known anime producer, I think. I don't know.
It is an inspiration.
Definitely.
Definitely drawn from that. Okay, so you like what we have so far?
Definitely.
So, anything else we need to iron out? I mean, I'm assuming it's more flashback oriented. It's not like we live through that sounds
Right.
really
I mean,
bad.
the scene you described with your
Sorry.
with your description was
Just the little boy doesn't live through.
pretty much a flashback because
Yeah.
the show takes place in the future. So that scene is something that had happened before. Mm-hmm. And it's not like, or maybe the first episode does like start with that and then does the whole like 10 years later or 2 years later. Yo-yo-kyo.
But yeah.
Yeah.
And the intro could be similar.
I think it's more similar to yours.
Yeah, where maybe it sort of just sums up the night
Yeah.
Where it's like, maybe it was snowy and he's having a good time, and then there's an accident, and then it's just like a big pan out and there's snow falling and there's like people crying.
Yeah.
And
I'm imagining like a really high drone shot at this point.
Yes.
Like all your stuff happens, but then there is like what you can see is like a fire, like a huge fire on a road.
And then there are just little like dots that are people around it.
Kind of like moving erratically.
And there's, like the ambulance is there and they're trying to airlift people out.
Or the ambulance just like
is getting there.
Cuts in on screen from off screen, like as the scene changes or whatever.
Yeah. So we don't really see anybody in the hospital. Parents are fine. Bumps and scratches at worst.
Yeah, I think I think the snow makes sense with it being like icy. Like maybe he was inebriated, which didn't help.
Or maybe he was texting.
Or maybe he was texting or something bad, but the icy road like really cinched like when it happened. So it's like the parents don't 100% blame him.
But he blames himself.
Exactly.
Because he's like, if I hadn't had anything to drink, or if I hadn't have been playing with my phone or something like that.
It freaking wrecks him.
Yes.
Yeah.
But they forgive him.
Definitely.
And they're very sad, but they forgive him, and they see that this Luca, this boy, needs like the dog, just like their son needed the dog.
Yeah.
I think that's cool. They're very compassionate.
Yes.
And then
got some good characters.
Got older sibling who maybe is on the sports team or maybe not, and they just end up getting close.
Yeah, they weren't in the car that night.
No.
They were at some friend's house or something.
They were babysitting, I don't know, something. They weren't there though.
Yeah. Who would they be babysitting?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, just like
if they are a babysitter.
Yeah, I was like, would they be babysitting the boy who died?
No.
That's a bad job. What was he doing?
Anyhow.
Okay, so the ghost thing is kind of still there, maybe just in like the intro.
That's what I was kind of thinking, is maybe we could see that the boy is happy.
Yeah.
He's just like playing in the snow, and then it like cuts away and he's not alive.
I like that a lot.
But we know that he's...
It's awful. It's awful.
But if you're a kid and you're just watching this, you won't fully grasp the gravity of it, which is what I really wanted to emphasize in mine.
Yeah.
Where it's like, it's horrible, but...
Yeah, I think...
It's not extreme.
I think my idea took it down a little like darker path.
Yeah, we're definitely ironing out the
we're in like young adult territory now.
The most dramatic parts, but it's much lighter.
Yes.
This just happens as the backbone of the story, but it's a lot lighter feeling in general.
I think we're in young adult territory because there's like angstiness and like
that's a lot to deal with.
Exactly. So it's like they can relate with growing up, new feelings and new emotions
and maybe, dealing with the fact that
Miss Corso's class gave me too much homework.
Yeah, maybe he tutors as well.
I mean, he becomes like a model citizen. Not that he like wasn't before, but it's like he's so much better.
I think he gives too much of himself. Like he's always busy, and maybe the older sibling can help him to be like, you have to deal with this. You can't just, yes, it's wonderful that you help others, but you need to help yourself
Right,
too.
But I think that happens later.
Definitely.
Like there's a period of time where he just like is devoting all of his time to it bettering people.
Because he just can't,
he
can't hold still, basically.
Yeah, so there's
he
like
can't deal with it.
There's like a breaking point.
And that's where the sibling is there.
Nice. Shit. That's good.
This is heavy.
It's good.
I'm not denying that, but it's...
Darkness makes us think dark thoughts.
It's true. Maybe we should do this when it's light out and see...
When?
That's true. That's very true.
When? I guess we could do it early on the weekends.
Just take a day off, work.
do a couple episodes. See how that goes.
We've never done more than one in a day, have we?
No, I don't think so.
I don't know how well that would go. Might get them all mixed together. Be like, no, that was what we talked about, like, in the last episode.
That's true. I think having a little buffer is good.
I agree.
Having the week buffer. Wink.
It's been,
Yeah, we haven't been doing a pretty good job.
We're doing great.
As far as they know. Wink.
Shush. Don't give away our secrets.
Wink.
Quit winking.
Wink. Wink, wink, wink.
Oh,
I'm just
no.
blinking.
But on the opposite.
Yeah. Okay.
This is a podcast. Why are we messing with our
There's no
faces?
visual
Okay.
humor at all. We're failures.
Do you think we're at title phase,
I
or
think
is
we're
there
definitely
anything?
in title phase.
Okay.
I think if we think any more about it, it's going to be sad.
Yeah. Well, okay. So
I'm
we've
emotionally
got,
drained right now.
agreed. Let's bring it up just a little. We've got the animal shelter day where everybody finds a
Adorable
home.
Shiba puppy in every episode, animated beautifully.
Yes.
Those fur textures, yo.
And he's got cute outfits.
Cute outfits. He does little cute like dog emotions.
Oh yeah, he's adorable.
He's like, "Meh."
And he gets sneezies.
He gets sneezies.
Cute
He does the
sneezies.
thing where he puts one paw over the other paw when he's like over a couch.
The glamour shot.
Yeah.
You can take my picture now.
And the boy definitely, the main character boy definitely lives alone
Yeah.
in like an apartment
Yeah.
that his parents pay for.
Yes.
Because that's just standard. Wasn't that like Kotaro-san lived alone? Her parents paid for her place?
Yes. Yes, because it's like going to school in the city.
Yeah. That's just so cliche. I love it. It's gotta be there.
But he's like 18, right, Luca?
Yeah. Because he's
So-
the coach. He's kind of like out of high school.
Yeah.
He was still able to graduate, but it's like his prospects were decreased as soon as he like lost full ride scholarship and all that.
Yeah, because he couldn't do the sports team.
All that jazz.
All that rugby. We did decide rugby.
I
Right?
think we decided rugby.
Okay. I think that's good.
That'll be a fun
High
one.
Contact sport.
I'm imagining really well.
Think of all the grass stains.
Grass stains, really well textured and like detailed rugby sticks. Is that what they're called?
There are no sticks in rugby.
Oh, rugby's the footballish sport.
Uh-huh.
I was thinking of.
You were thinking lacrosse?
Lacrosse.
Did you or
No,
field
no,
hockey?
No, I was thinking of lacrosse.
Okay.
That's fine though.
I mean, we can do lacrosse or field hockey or rugby.
Lacrosse
or...
is too Neo-Yokio. We're gonna do rugby.
There's always field hockey.
Rugby.
Okay.
And they have cool designs on their helmets.
Yeah, they wear helmets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a contact sport.
Yes.
Gotta wear a helmet.
Yes.
It's the law.
And they have some amount of like
Padding,
shin guards,
shin
I
pads,
think.
yeah.
But that's about it.
Knee pads? No.
I don't even know if they have knee pads. Ooh.
That would hurt. Yeah. No, okay.
We don't know anything about
I was
rugby.
definitely thinking about lacrosse, but rugby is
Rugby
the-
sticks.
Rugby they don't know what they're doing. They're playing polo. They got
Yeah.
the horses.
Now that
No.
would be season 2 of Neo Yokio.
Polo?
Polo.
Holy shit, yeah. Just straight out of Ralph Lauren catalog
Oh,
or some
yeah.
shit.
Prep your ascots, people.
Oh my god.
I like this idea, but alas, we are not consultants
We're not
for that show.
consultants
so.
or writers on the okay. Let's hit Ezra Koenig up though.
Maybe we should send him some of our best work.
Yeah.
What could go
We'll be
wrong?
like, sorry, too busy working on way more important stuff.
Yeah, like, who are you?
Like real music.
I doubt he has time for
I
podcasts.
doubt he's time for any. He does do a podcast. I thought it was like Time Crisis.
But to listen?
No, definitely not.
Yeah. Like him. He's cool. Shout out.
He's a good boy.
Yeah. Do we want to name anybody? Barf barf?
Ezra the dog.
That's not quite what I was getting at, but it's a possibility.
No, let's just go to the title.
Okay. So, and again, lighter things.
That's the title.
Lighter things? No. That will not work.
Like Stranger Things.
Lighter things. No.
I kind of like the sound of it though, like something, like the good, the brighter side, like the always look on the brighter side or
Yeah.
Mr. Brightside. Let's bring the Killers guy.
Yeah,
He'll do his voice too.
Yeah, I know his name.
I don't. Benjamin.
No. It's,
Gregory.
no.
Sort of the K? Kilvin?
You know what?
Forget
I
about
don't
it.
want to embarrass myself. Too late, but I'm going to move
I already
right
did
on.
more for myself.
So, what 2 things do we want to do? Because we have to start there.
Yeah. It's tradition.
Tradition!
Tradition. What two things? Like sport and...
Redemption. Sheba and...
Dog word, sport word.
Dog ball.
Lighter.
Dog sports ball.
Public service word.
Other than like volunteering, what would that be?
I'm just saying, he's working towards the betterment of society, ultimately. He's a superhero in his own way.
Which is very One Tree Hill, because the boy who gets shot is the other little kid's superhero, and they have matching capes.
Right.
Yeah.
I forgot about... God, that's too...
Everything happened in that show. Everything.
We just need to copy a few plot points. Maybe there's a drug side plot.
There is. Yeah, he takes too many drugs so he can do better at basketball.
Yeah, there's a drug side plot. There's a father
Nathan.
killing
Not
uncle
Lucas.
side plot. There's a mother cheating on...
There's some
husband
infidelity.
side plot.
There's some infidelity around.
Okay.
Did this just turn into like the One Tree Hill Power Hour? Like, it's the worst show. All of this stuff happens, and
I'm just saying, if you have a show on for like 8 seasons, like 12 seasons, it was $1 billion.
It was a
It
lot.
was like 15 seasons, something like that.
I don't remember.
Basically, if you have it on
I couldn't
long
believe
enough-
it was still going in like 2012, though.
Well, I mean, they changed all the main characters.
Well, everybody left
Yeah.
except for like 3 of them.
Did they come back for the finale?
A little bit.
What about Chad
Hillary
Michael
Burton
Murray?
never did. Chad Michael Murray did for like one
He
episode.
was like, hey, basketball.
And his hair was really long. I know we've talked about this before.
Yeah, we have.
It's weird.
Possibly on the podcast?
I think so. God, we sound like we're fanatics. We're really not.
No, we hate that show.
I
Hope it
wouldn't,
burns in hell.
I wouldn't say that. Jimmy does not speak for both of us in this
I
regard.
speak for me. I speak for this side of your ear, which is stereo, so it's both sides.
And then this side of your ear says, it got bad at the end, but it had some good parts.
Take the good with the bad. Take them both, and then you have Facts of Life.
And that's the name. Ba-da-ba. So...
Dog word.
Maybe like a forgiveness,
Redemption word,
redemption.
yeah,
Let's
okay.
do, okay.
Okay.
So,
do you want to
do redemption?
count it off? I'll do dog word.
Okay.
Okay.
3,
2, 1. Leash.
Forgiveness. I couldn't think of anything beyond that.
Okay.
And switch.
Switch to you dog word, me redemption word.
3, 2, 1.
Kindness.
Loyalty.
You had the dog word. Oh, it's loyalty, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Leashing Loyalty. And what was your first word?
Oh my god, what if the dog was named Loyalty?
Aw, that's cute.
Leashing Loyalty.
And then the title is Leashing Loyalty.
That's
so
what
it's
I'm
the
saying.
dog. I like it.
That's what I'm saying. The only other one I came up that was full really
Those are both
sucks.
dog words. Those are both of the dog words.
So,
I mean, it's totally fine. It works.
good.
What was your other thing?
A boy's dog.
Oh,
Yeah. Simple, but effective.
very effective.
But I kind of like...
I like Leashing Loyalty.
Is it too Crossing Jordan? Like, is it too...
No, it's great.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
I feel like...
I also
isn't there
don't
like
know what Crossing
Isn't there like
Jordan
the
is.
Afghanistan, Iraq dog movie coming out?
Oh, yeah.
See, they're big. This is going to be a big anime. It's going to be a hit.
Hmm.
Just like that dog movie.
Plus, Luca and Loyalty.
Got all those L's.
Also, I'm pretty sure Luca is the name of Hillary Duff's son. Why do I know this?
I
Sure,
could not tell you.
But I think it might be.
All right.
Not that that changes anything.
We'll get Hilary Duff to voice a character in the show.
She could be the older sibling if it's a
Yep.
girl.
Yep,
If it's an older sister.
definitely. Awesome. We got Chad Michael Murray. We got Hilary Duff.
Oh my god, it's Cinderella story all over again.
Are they both in that movie?
Yeah. They are. Because going back to the drive-in, I was like, oh, they're in like roller skates, and you're like, no, and I was like, they were in that, and you're like, well.
All right, well, maybe that's what it is, and Deadly with a double feature inside Deadly, the movie.
Yeah.
Was that a movie?
Yeah.
Okay, well, this isn't a movie.
No.
This is a cereal.
Crunchy, crunchy. Wonker bunkers.
Grandma.
No. So.
Awesome. Leashing Loyalty. I like, he calls him Loyal. Mm-hmm. Or like Loy.
Loy. Come here, Loy.
That's so cute.
It's super cute.
All right.
And he's got golden fur, because for some reason loyalty is like golden in my mind.
Sure.
So he's got golden
He's a she,
fur.
yeah.
It's perfect. It's almost like we planned this.
Oh my god.
It's almost like we designed this whole thing.
Oh my god. And this only took 10 minutes. 5 minutes each.
10 minutes total.
Yeah.
That works.
40 minutes later.
Thanks for sticking around for the ride.
Yeah. Check out Leashing Loyalty. Is this like a springtime? Or is it a winter anime because of the snow?
Maybe a spring, because once
It can still snow in the spring.
Plus, once they're out of the hospital, it's probably springtime. So the accident happened in the winter.
Ah, cool.
And we want to make it more uplifting.
All right, spring 2019.
Yeah.
Leashing Loyalty.
It kind of sounds like a Hallmark movie.
It does, but guess what?
It's
When
so
you
much
when you
better.
translate it to Japanese, you never even know.
Oh, yeah.
You won't even be able to read it.
I hope we never have to translate anything.
That wouldn't be our job.
No.
We couldn't do it.
Localization teams.
That's their job. They're good at it. It's where they're the best. The best.
Yep.
So thank you for
Thanks a
listening
bunch.
to this episode of Instant Anime.
Just add music.
I'm Jimmy.
I'm Sarah.
Check us out on Twitter at Instant Anime Pod.
Send us suggestions for songs that we can animify,
Do it.
or whatever verb that would be.
Do it on Twitter. Do it on our Podbean using Facebook comments.
Please.
And still no third way.
But feel free to leave reviews if you want.
Leave reviews on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, wherever you listen to this podcast.
On your podcatcher
Favorite podcatcher.
of choice.
Yep.
Because I love that they're called podcatchers.
It's a good word.
It is.
It's very accurate to what they do for our feed. Mm-hmm. Thank you for listening. Thank you for
Hope we
tuning
haven't
in.
made you too sad.
Hopefully...
It's a bittersweet, but it's
We'll
definitely sweet.
We'll try and have an uptick in
Think of the fan service of all the animals that get home.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
There are other...
we can't just not do a sad episode. Like, if it's what the ideas come to.
Oh, yeah, there's going to be sad stuff, but...
If we could do a happy anime, I
We'll
think
work on it.
we'd all greatly benefit.
We'll work on it. Think happy thoughts. Make the sun come back.
Have a good day. Have a good week.
Have a good one.
Bye.